Okay. So I'm here with my friend Leah.
Hi.
Hi, Leah, or Leah, who is a bilingual speaker of French and English. So Leah, I wanted to ask you for my students, what's your experience with cued speech? Tell me what you think of it.
Okay. I was born in. I was born deaf. Sorry, I was born deaf, and I have a bigger sister. She's 5 years old. She's 5 years older than me. She's also deaf. So my parents started to cue for her. They discovered it. It was maybe a little bit of hazard, but they were in the right time at
By
the
luck. Yeah.
right time, right place. They met the right people told them, yes, you should use cued speech, because I was way back the beginning cued speech in France, so it wasn't very well known. So I was lucky enough to be the second. So as soon as I was born, they did the test. They found out I was deaf, so they start cueing to me very, very early. So I don't have any. I don't really remember my parents cueing for me when I was little, but many people told me they did it constantly. And I have 2 hearing aids. I was born with severe deaf, so I have 2 hearing aids that help me a lot. I have a very good audition with them, and I remember when I went to school, I was with hearing people in the mainstream education. I didn't have any cues in class, but I did have some help, like microphone, HF, high frequency microphone.
Yeah, we call them FMs.
FM, oh yeah, right, FM. And I spent a lot of time with my mother when I didn't understand something. We did a lot of homeworks together. And cued speech was really at home and family, when I made them repeat for the second or third time, or when I didn't have the hearing aid, for bad time, story time, by bedtime, with my sister. But it came quite late for me. I start using cued speech and be demanding of cued speech as I grew up, because I lost a little bit of hearing, and things, life just got more complicated.
Right.
When you're a kid, you're playing, you're just one rule, you're playing football, soccer, you're playing, there is no many old information that you can miss when you're a kid, but the more you grow, the more information you miss. And then you understand that you need cued speech at that time, to have someone who can tell you, can hear for you, and then give you all the information.
Yes. Let me make sure this is still working. Okay. What advantages do you think cued speech has given you?
It's the visual support it gives you. Every time someone is just, there are so many situations when you can't see the lips, people are putting their hand, or there is counter day, the light behind.
A silhouette. We say a silhouette.
Silhouette.
Yeah.
You can't see the lips, and even when you can see the lips, there are so many things that just look alike. So you're like, okay, what is it? You have to play some guessing games to know with the context.
Can you give an example? You can give it in French.
In French? Okay, if you say bois ta menthe à l'eau, means drink your mint water.
Right.
Bois ta menthe à l'eau, et mets ton pantalon. Put some pants.
Put some pants on.
Really not the same. And you got another one when you say je t'aime.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yes.
And then you say gendarme.
Those are
It's
different.
the policeman. So je t'aime, policeman. It's not really the same. So with all these positions that look alike, you get a lot of confusion.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes deaf people are just taken for silly people because they just answer something so not in the context, but that just because that
Because
what
it
they
looks
thought, yeah.
the same on the lips.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But people don't know that. So with cued speech, I have this visual information that tell me everything that looks alike is different with the hand.
Right.
So I can't mistake anything.
And how has it been for you to learn English with cued speech?
I didn't have the chance to have cued speech because when I start learning English in en sixième, sixth grade. No.
Our grades don't match up.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Which one is it? 10, 11? When you're 11 years old?
That would be first.
Okay, first year, and then you go all the way to 12?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So in first year, in secondary school, I had the books. I was in class, but there were no people doing cued speech. We had no cues. French cues doing cued speech didn't really exist at the time. So it was a lot of books, a lot of movies, and I used a lot to watch Friends or How I Met Your Mother or all the American TV shows that are so funny. And then I bought the DVDs so I can have English for the audio and English subtitles with the closed captioning.
Yeah, the captioning.
Yeah, captioning.
But now you use cued speech a lot with English, right? So does that help with pronunciation? Or?
Yes, a lot.
Okay.
I've learned it last year for the first time. I took a course of cued speech, and then it made me realize that there are diphthongs, that are actually two vowels, so you just say the two, that some vowels are longer than others, that many consonants that are written, you just don't say them.
Right, and we should clarify probably that sometimes when we say cued speech, we mean English cued speech, because here the term L.P.C means French cued speech. Sorry to mix those terms up.
So for English cued speech, for instance, when you say a shark, I didn't know you're not supposed to say the R, but it's written, so like, how do you say it? And then you have a lot of English words that are written the same, but you don't say it, like cheer and tear.
Right.
The cheer and tear, it's not the same, but then with cued speech, you have the
Can you
the
cue them?
phonetic.
Can you cue them?
Cheer and tear.
Yeah.
Cheer, it's a short or long?
Yes.
Short. Cheer.
Right.
Tear.
Tear, like a.
Cheer.
And tear.
And to tear apart.
Yes, and they're spelled the same but pronounced differently, so they're cued differently. Yeah.
And there are many examples in English, even more than in French, and it's helped a lot. And also with the difference between the French and the English one, the French cued speech and the English one, in that you have more information with the English one because you have the moves of the hand that give you also the right, the
vowels.
No, le rythme.
Oh, yes,
The
for
rhythmic
the rhythm. Yeah, the rhythm. Or do you want to say that the accent?
Yeah, the accent, and then tell you when you have to go a little bit longer, and then make the difference between the beach and the beach. Let's go to the beach. Beach.
Right.
Beach.
Yes.
And it's really comfortable to comfy. It's comfy.
Comfortable.
It's comfy to have cued speech. When you see a word, you're like, what is it? And then you watch in the dictionary, you just read the phonetic, and then the phonetic tells you this is long vowel. Okay, so long vowel goes like sheep. Okay, good. So I know how to say sheep, and then not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, cheap, ship.
Ship.
Sheep.
Yeah, you get
cheap.
many of those.
Right. So maybe now we could speak some French so they can see the difference between the American cued speech system that I'm using now. We used a little bit of the British system when I said shock.
Oh, okay,
We could say tia and ta, but peut-être en français maintenant.
Ouais.
Ouais.
On peut coder en français pour
Ouais,
voir.
ouais, bien sûr. Pourquoi pas?
Bah, en français, on n'a pas les diphtongues, on en a que 2 ou 3. 3 diphtongues, c'est le oui, le ve et le y.
Ouais.
Donc ya,
Ouais.
yo.
Ça vaut comme un diphtongue?
Je pense que c'est dodé comme une diphtongue. C'est 2 voyelles à la suite.
Ouais.
Donc c'est un lieu a, c'est ouais,
Ouais, un fruit.
oui,
Ouais.
ui. And you have very non, oula. Je fais du franglais codé. J'utilise le code français pour coder en anglais.
C'est difficile de former les pensées, même coder, oui.
Mais je trouve ça bien, c'est que maintenant quand je code en français et qu'il y a un mot anglais dans la phrase, enfin emprunter l'anglais, j'utilise le cube speech. Je vais pas faire le cube speech.
Ouais,
Non.
oui,
Cube speech.
c'est bizarre.
Je mets automatiquement la main comme ça.
Ouais.
Parce qu'en français, on fait comme ça.
Ouais.
Comme ça.
Okay. Thank you, Leah. And I hope that gives you a little bit more information about cued speech and the French version too, the L.P.C. What? Oh, yeah, being very southern. L.P.C. Alors, thanks. Bye for now.
Bye bye.